heavyweight showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Well, fans on both sides have not forgotten Alabama's beatdown the last time they played. All the emotion, the intensity at Tiger Stadium, and Kalen DeBoer, in his first taste of the rivalry, had the Tide ready, and they pounded LSU.
When I think back to this game, and we were so excited to call this one, I just think of how Alabama's offense handled this environment. Jalen Milroe, one week he looks great. The next week, it's just not quite there in the passing game. But this game, it was all about his legs. The best athlete on the field by far. How will Bama do without that explosive playmaker at quarterback this year?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Makes the grab. It's Colton. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the first.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Simpson. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. But a quick stop with the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. To the air. It's Simpson. Here's the target, and it's complete. And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Pass caught all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Well, it is an impressive start for a promotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll tackle about the 23-yard line. That run sets up an important 4th down call for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a handoff. Oh, what a move. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Porton. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What a move, and he's free. Breaks into the clear. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quarterback still with the football. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football. The option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Caught over the middle. It's Brown.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
To throw, it's Nussmeier. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Finds his man. It's Hill. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Pulls it in. It's Durham.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On the ground, it's Durham. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Christine, in the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. LSU has moved into the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Jackson. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Defense trying to hang on. The 11th play of the drive here. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Catch made on the right side. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Then they keep it going. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And then first down, right back to the running game. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Gets the first and still running. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and of course Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now LSU stable of backs again on this roster too.
With the catch, it's Anderson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Return starts from inside the 5. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
To throw, it's Simpson. Defense is coming after him. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him. And
the ball is out. The defense scoops it up. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. All the way back for a scoop and score. This place going crazy.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and the speed they have.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Quick throw to the left. And it's caught wide open with room to run. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show in a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Grab behind the line. It's Horton. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets made on the out route. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
You call quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in the quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Cuevas. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
Back to throw. It's Simpson. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Touchdown! They couldn't stop him there.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
7th play of the drive coming up. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is...
And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. All the way back for the pick 6. Touchdown, LSU. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. He stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Play action here on first down. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, LSU. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so they're up by a touchdown, 35-28. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
It's reeled in. It's Portman. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day today.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. They got him down like a 3. Big gain on that completion.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw again. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it to stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, a dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The back's got it. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
A running play called on fourth down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
There's nothing better than that. Fourth down and 1, hand it off to your back. He's able to get behind that offensive line and pick up the first down for a new set of downs.
After a clutch conversion on fourth down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. A gain of 2 yards, and now it's second down and 8. Takes off in a bootleg. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking for his back. Pitch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
There's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver's past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
With the catch, it's Anderson. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. 12th play of this drive coming up. It's third and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense is still clicking. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Dropping back, it's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. He finds some space. Oh, and he fumbles. Ball scooped up by the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
They'll run it here. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? On the ground, trying to muscle whistle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Look out, room to run here. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Caught for the receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's playless. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it, bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Chris, I know this offense is built around this quarterback. We've seen it the entire game. Do you realize he's now close to 500 yards in this game alone?
Makes the catch. It's Miller. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one he'll remember for a long time.
Running out of time in the pocket. He shreds the tackle. The defense has got it. The ball is loose. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment. Here's the first play of the drive. We start at the 28. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And there's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Powers through. They try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So ball to the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Punt over the middle. It's Brown. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. The offense starts with a short field. On the run, it's Miller. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Design quarterback run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Simpson. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown time! This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Oh, great juke, and he's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, beating the zone is about timing throws into these windows. Here, you see the patience come into play, and the end result is a chunk play and a first down.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the bunch formation. He'll hand it off. Refuses to go down. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Grab behind the line. It's Durham. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have the sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
A completion makes it second and medium. And now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. In the red area, it's Jackson. And that run produces a decent gain. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. Well, the energy really building now, Cricket. They're not careful. This could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
That's caught. It's Williams. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Portman. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
He'll pitch it. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Catch made by the tight end.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. QB keeper all the way. They convert on 3rd down now. Sets up 1st and goal from the 9.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
To throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And they punch it in, 3rd and goal on the 12th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He made it. 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's when they start the drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. That's caught. It's Brown. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
The 2nd down pass complete to the wideout. Gain of 17 on the play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackle of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Oh, he breaks free. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Caught in the backfield. It's Green. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner is brought down. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Caught over the middle. It's Portland. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. See if he can make something happen with the return. Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Important second down play coming up. Throwing off play action. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive.
He could go. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for some space. It's Durham. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down. LSU is now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great
touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. And it's the Bayou Bengals pouring it on, beginning to pull away, and those LSU fans are really beginning to party now, Kurt.
Yeah, LSU is having a lot of fun with this. Anytime they beat Alabama, they're always happy. But to be pulling away and almost starting to embarrass them, that's a special day for the LSU faithful.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the 1st down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving.
Here he goes. A tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Now it's 2nd down here. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaking free at the 35. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the motion by the back quarterback now forces the defense to adjust. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Touchdown, LSU. And the route is on.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go into keeper.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Makes the grab. It's Porton. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Wide open downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Stays on his feet. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Pounding away with the run game. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense going very heavy, bringing in more blockers. The back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down. They'll stay aggressive here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. It's second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Well, this is a game that these winning players are never going to forget. Nobody gave them respect, gave them a chance in this game, and they came in and took care of business against a ranked team.
And on the other side, it's just inexcusable if you're a top 10 team to come out and not play up to your standard. A lot of soul searching going to be happening for this football team during practice next week.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.